Good morning, everybody. My name is Nicholas Mars, and again, as is with all my videos, I'm talking to myself. But if you say you want to go through it alone, you're gonna go through it alone, man. If you're here watching this video right now, I'm making the assumption, I'm under the belief that there's at least one person on this earth who cares about you, who's interested in what you have going on, who's there for you, who provides for you, at least a little. Without love, without the existence of other people, making the foundation for our identities, getting us through things, giving us emotional support, financial support, we wouldn't be here right now in this very moment. Isolation is a terrifying thing. And I often feel I want to isolate myself whenever I'm going through something. But in reality, that's insecurity, it's weakness. If you say you want to go through it alone, you're going to go through it alone. If you push everybody out your life, you're going to get what you ask for. And it takes a very large amount of humility to consider even opening up to uh, anybody about anything, despite how progressive my generation seems to be with mental health on the surface, even though there's many issues and idiosyncrasies with that in which uh, are inconsistent and in which I disagree. In theory, it should feel like I should be more prone to talking about my feelings, or it should come more easier because everybody tells me I'm so wise, I'm so this, I'm so that, I'm so in tune with my emotions, I'm so spiritual, but it's been chaos recently. And I just had to open up to a family member about something I've been just completely, not completely consumed by, but like has been a hindrance and an issue for me, you know, I've been trying to fix ever since I was like basically 12 years old. And it's been taking a lot of time away from me. It's been taking me away from my friends. And I didn't want to tell anybody. Right? The people who I told, I didn't have as big of an influence as the person who I told in my family. Just kind of dancing around the question. And it's strange that I didn't feel comfortable because, I mean, this is someone who I've known my entire life, is foundational to me, and yet I didn't want to open up to them. Not out of pride or ego. It's just I had no desire to, but I just had to. I guess it was ego at the end of the day that made me feel like I was better, or made me want to not open up to that person, not open up to anybody, or just deal with the problem by myself because I'm good like that. I'm strong like that. I'm mentally fortified like that, but in reality, I'm not. I have weaknesses and flaws, and that's becoming more apparent day by day. That just taking them head on isn't good enough. It needs to be a step by step process. It needs to be strategic, and people help you with that. Friends help you with that. Confidants, acquaintances, counselors. This is not a journey that you can fight alone. It certainly isn't for me. I mean, I was just talking to a friend of mine about relationships and stuff and how life was going for this morning, who I had spoken to in a while, and I was just thinking I was very grateful that this person stayed in my life because I've known them since middle school. Barely talked to anybody from that era, but they care about me. Even just asking, yo, are you okay? Like, the voicemail you sent me, you're sounding kind of tired. Like, don't force yourself to do nothing you don't want to do in terms of relations. Like, it's the little things that show that people really care. But that nuance is completely lost when you shut yourself off from the outside world. When you say, I'm gonna do it alone. Because if you say you gonna do it alone, if you say I want to be alone, I don't need nobody, you ain't gonna have nobody. You are going to go through it alone, and it's gonna be so much worse. Every single crisis, every single bad event or like depressive eras that I've been through would have been impossible if I went through it alone. Period. The end. Regardless of whether it's a friend, acquaintance, counselor, parent, it's impossible. So have that humility, be aware of it, and don't be scared to reach out to anybody. Because there are people who care about you. I believe that. All right, including me. I'll see y'all later. Oh wait, there's 10 seconds left. Yeah, I don't know how to end this video. Be safe out there. Be blessed. Do your best.